So you want to take a road trip? I think that's an excellent idea, and I highly recommend it. Blue skies, adventure, there's wonder around every bend, freedom, so many exciting things that you haven't seen before, people to meet, places to go. Great, it sounds fantastic. Have you thought about doing it by yourself? You can. Hi, my name is Beth. I'm from WonderBing Travel, and I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can take a road trip by yourself, and there are so many good reasons to do just that. WonderBing Travel is about equipping and inspiring women to travel solo on their own. There are so many good reasons why, and today I'm going to share with you 4 powerful but unexpected benefits of traveling solo. So how do I know? Well, I've done it a lot. 46 states, tens of thousands of miles in the last 5 years alone, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. You see, there's something really unique about traveling by yourself. And I think road tripping by yourself is even more unique because you are truly alone in your car while you are traveling, and there's lots to be said for that. It's not something I want to do all the time. I love traveling with other people, and you should too. But once in a while, it's pretty great to get in a car by yourself and do something. I have been writing on this topic for quite a while now. In fact, I've written a book. It's called There's Wonder Around the Bend. It's an inspiring guide to solo female road tripping. And while it's not out quite yet, I'd love to share a chapter of it with you. So if you'd like to go to wonderbingtravel.com/sneak peek, you'll find the link below as well. And you can subscribe and read an entire chapter. The chapter is called Going Solo, and it's a great way to take a step into what my message and what WonderBing Travel is all about. I'm here to equip and help women who would like to seek and find wonder and freedom in a new place, in a new space on their own. Okay, so I said there are 4 powerful, unexpected benefits to solo road tripping. Here's number 1, a slower and deliberate pace. Okay, maybe that sounds boring, but I promise you it is anything but. Being able to slow down and go at your own pace, do your thing at your pace, at your time, stop at that cute little coffee shop that you're going by, or go for a walk in that park, or poke around those stores, or drive around that mountain bend, or whatever it is that really makes you feel free and alive and wonder filled. Those are the things that you get to do by yourself. But just the benefit of that is that it opens your mind, it opens your eyes to just all that is around you, and you start noticing things that you would never see if you were with somebody else. Ah, I promise, it's awesome. The second powerful but unexpected benefit of traveling solo is that when you drive by yourself, it gives you time and space to look out and not just in. Okay, we don't always need that or want that, but I think one of the huge benefits of traveling alone is that time, especially when you're in your car, because you are looking out and not in. And while we think about having time to ourselves as time to reflect and time to think on things, yes, that's all true. But I think one of the most important benefits of traveling alone is that when you're in your car and it's quiet or you're listening to music or whatever, you tend to focus more on what's through the windshield, right? What's on the other side, what's out instead of what's in. And that is when I feel the most free. It's not when I'm wrestling with the next big decision in my life. That's not really what I'm all about on the road trip. It is much more about seeking what is around me, seeking the glory of God and His creation and all that He has made for us. And if that's not quite your thing, then it's just appreciating the beauty around you. But that taking your focus off of yourself and putting it on what you are looking at just frees you up in so many ways. And another deep sigh and big expression of joy by the end of the day. Okay, powerful benefit of solo road tripping number 3. You will experience things with your eyes, with your ears, and with your mind that I challenge you to say you will not experience if you're with other people. This is where you go where you feel led, follow your instincts. And being on your own, let's just use the example of walking through a small town that you've never been in before, that you haven't really even explored on a map to know too much about it or read about it. You just feel like you're driving through and wow, this is a place you want to stop. As you're walking around, you're seeing things you'd never see if you're just think about it. If you're with another person, at least for me, if I'm with another person, I'm talking. And even though I'm looking around, I'm not taking things in the same way. I'm not really looking at whether it's the architecture or whether it's the older man running his little shop that he's probably been there for 30 or 40 years and he's talking to the customers, just watching him. I'm not paying attention to those things if I'm with somebody else. And those are the beautiful little things, the real things that I enjoy so much when I'm traveling. I had a beautiful experience. This is a little bit off topic, but because I wasn't road tripping, but I was on a trip by myself to Italy this past year. And the tiny little town that I was staying in had this opera singer who was a few buildings down from me, up in an apartment, maybe three or four stories high. And had I been walking down that street with another person chatting, I don't think I would have ever heard her. But to walk in this quiet medieval um, town in Tuscany and to hear this opera singer just practicing by herself was such a beautiful thing and something I will never forget. And I know that if I'd been with other people, it would have gone completely unnoticed. The other part is your mind. Open your mind, and it causes you to have time to look around and think about the things. At least for me, I am a very inquisitive person and I'm also adventurous. So when I'm in someplace new, I am looking at things and wondering, how did this happen? Why is this place here? How did these people end up here? And so it's that inquiring minds thing and curiosity. And I think you'll find that your curiosity comes alive when you travel by yourself. Okay, the fourth and final powerful but unexpected benefit to traveling solo is that you will learn to navigate on your own. And I don't just mean reading a map navigate or following your GPS navigate. I just mean figuring things out. This was something that I really looked forward to, but I was also afraid of on the very first trip that I took because I hadn't done it for a very long time and I hadn't really spent much time by myself for a very long time. So, being on my own, just as you would be on your own, you're forced to work through those little bits of fears that come up, not being sure. And everybody has their own fears, right? So, we don't know if you don't know if for you, you're just afraid of being lost, if you're afraid of not knowing just where to go, if you're afraid of not knowing where you're going to sleep that night, or there's just a variety of things that could make you feel a little unsure and a little uncertain. And in other videos and in other times, we'll talk about how those fears, while so important to this journey, there are so many ways to overcome them. And that's a big reason to go. But I think navigating solo teaches you so much. It teaches you to overcome fear and stress and all of that. But it's also beautiful because in the end, you're going to find out that you can do it and that you feel very confident and you are just a very competent person. And I think for a lot of us, we've not had the opportunity to show ourselves that competency or that confidence other than how we manage other things and other people. But when we're just all by ourselves and we're trying to get to the next place in the next day or whatever, the next destination, there can be a lot of trepidation that goes with that. And to be able to just navigate all of that on your own will make you stronger and more confident. I promise. Okay, so let's review the 4 powerful but unexpected reasons to take a solo road trip are: number 1, you can create a slower, more deliberate pace. Driving by yourself gives you time and space to look out and not just in. Number 3, you will experience new things with your eyes, your ears, and your mind. And number 4, you will gain confidence in navigating, traveling solo. It's a big thing. But of course, you have lots of questions. And that's where the book comes in, for one. There's Wonder Around the Bend, that inspiring guide to solo female road tripping. So while you can't read it all yet, please do sign up and subscribe to WonderBingTravel.com/sneak peek so that you can get all kinds of information in addition to providing right away for you a sneak peek of the chapter called Going Solo. Also, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, also my socials on WonderBing Travel on both Instagram and Facebook. There will be plenty of new resources and information and things to share with you as we work together to seek out wonder. I wish you joy in your journey and that your wandering will turn to wonder. And until next time, and hopefully I'll see you on the road.